A very good morning to you. I am Nida Shakir of class 8, roll number 11. Today I am here to show you my maths model which is on topic cube. Now what is cube? A number which when multiplied by itself twice gives a product which is known as cube. Now let's see what are the cubes from starting 1 to 10. And lastly for 9 the cube is 729. So on it keeps going. Thank you.
A very good morning to you all. Myself Kuku Gupta from class 8. I am here to show a model on parallel lines and transversal. Here line AB is parallel to CD which is intersected by the line PQ. This is called transversal. Here angle 1, 2, 7 and 8 are exterior angles because it lies on the exterior side of the parallel lines. Angle 3, 4, 5, 6 are interior angles because it lies on the interior side of the parallel lines. Here angle 3 and 6 are interior alternate angles because it lies on the alternate side of the transversal and on the interior side of the parallel lines. Similarly, angle 4 and angle 5 are interior alternate angles and their measurement is also same. If angle 3 is 60 degree, then angle 6 is also 60 degree. Angle 1 and angle 8 are exterior alternate angles. The exterior side of the parallel lines and on the opposite side of the transverse. Similarly, angle 2 and angle 7 are exterior alternate angle and their measurement is also same. Here angle 1 and angle 5 are corresponding angles because it lies on the same side of the transversal and on the same position with respect to the line. Similarly, angle 2 and angle 6 are corresponding angles, angle 3 and angle 7 are corresponding angles, angle 4 and angle 8 are corresponding angles and their measurement is also same. Thank you.
Good morning to all of you. My name is Misha Shimali and I am from class 8 girls. Today I am presenting you all a Pascal's triangle. This will look like to you a neatly arranged stack of numbers, but it is actually a mathematical treasure trove. Indian mathematician called this as a staircase of Mountain Meru. So what is it about has intrigued so many mathematicians all over the world? Actually, it is all about the secrets and patterns. First of all, a pattern that generates this table is start with number 1 and imagine having invisible zeros on the either side of it. Add them up together in pairs and you will generate the next row. Keep going on and so on and you will wind up with something like this. Moving on to others. When you add up each and every number in a row, you get the successive powers of 2. Or in a given row, treat each number like a decimal expansion. Like in row number 2, 1 into 100, 2 into 10 and 1 into 1. You get 121, which is 11 square. Let's look what will happen if we do the same thing to row number 6. It adds up to 17,71,561, which is 11 to the power 6. This has many geometrical applications also. The first two aren't very interesting. They are positive numbers or natural numbers. But if we take the next diagonal, they are called triangle numbers because if you stack them up, you can make an equilateral triangle. The Pascal's triangle is a testament to elegantly interwoven fabric of mathematics, and it is still revealing fresh secrets this day. Thank you.
Good morning everybody. My name is Apni Pandit from class 8 girls. Today I will show you a model of math shapes. plane shapes and solid shapes. This is a circle and this is a square. This is a triangle and this is a rectangle. Now I will show your solid shapes. This is a cube, this is a cylinder, and this one is a sphere, and this one is a cone. This was a model of shapes. Thank you.
Ma'am, my name is Aditi Gupta of class 8 and I am a model of maths. The topic is angle. There are three angles: complementary angle, supplementary angle and adjacent angle. Now the question is, what is complementary angle? If the measurement of two angles is 90 degrees or right angle, then they are called complementary angle. That is, angle A is 45 degree and angle B is 45 degree. If we add 45 plus 45, we will get 90 degree. That is right angle. Now I have written angle A is complementary to angle B. And the second one is supplementary angle. If the measurement of the sum of two angles is 90 degree or 90 degree plus 90 degree, that is 180 degree, then it is called supplementary angle. That is, angle A is 60 degree and angle B is 120 degree. If we add 120 plus 60, we will get 180 degree. That is two right angles. And the third one is adjacent angle. If two angles have same vertex and are situated in a and have same side, and the angles are situated in different side and have one arm, then they are called adjacent angle. That is, angle ABD and angle DBC are adjacent angle. Thank you.
Good morning everyone. My name is Rajkumar Barik from class 8. I am here for my model. My topic is types of number. So let's start. There are four types of number: N natural number, W whole number, Z integer, Q rational number. In N, number which are used for counting are natural number. Example: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc. Then W whole number. The set of natural number including 0 is called whole number. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, etc. Then comes Z integer. The set of whole number including negative number are integer: 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, -1, -2, -3, -4, etc. are the examples. Then comes Q. A number can be expressed as P by 9, where P and 9 are integrates are rational number. Example: 4 by 5, 3 by 5, 2 by 5, 1 by 5, 0, -1 by 5, -2 by 5, -3 by 5, etc. Thank you and have a nice day.
Good morning, ma'am. I am Shivam Pandey of class 8 and I am standing here to explain my model cubes of number from 1 to 16. Let's start. The cube of 1 is 1. The cube of 2 is 8. The cube of 3 is 27. The cube of 4 is 64. The cube of 5 is 125. The cube of 6 is 216. The cube of 7 is 343. The cube of 8 is 512. The cube of 9 is 729. The cube of 10 is 1000. The cube of 11 is 1331. The cube of 12 is 1728. The cube of 13 is 2197. The cube of 14 is 2744. The cube of 15 is 3375. The cube of 16 is 4096. Thank you and have a nice day.
Good morning everyone. My name is Asif Akhtar from class 8 boys. Today my math topic is pie chart. I have done the two sums. One is here and one is here. Number 1. In the pie chart used to show relationship between different quantities in the form of circle. in the form of circle dividing into sectors. I have made a circle and divided into sector to represent fraction to each subject and prepared by student of class 8 of both sections. And number 2, I have made a circle and divided into sector as on the basis of expenditure for each material. Thank you.
Good morning everyone. I am Mohammad Atishamuddin of class 8 and I am here to show my maths model based on bar graph. Basically, bar graph is used to compare quantities as there are some audience who used to listen music of different kinds. So here I have taken 4 particular types of song. Modern song, folk music, classical music and Ravindra Sangeet. Here I have shown how many audience like which song. As 1 centimeter is equals to 1 unit and 1 unit equals to 2 audience and total audience is 100. So this bar graph shows that the maximum number of audience like to listen modern song and minimum number of audience like to listen classical music. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Aarti Podar and I am from class 9 and my topic for maths is circumference of a circle. Circumference of a circle is also called the perimeter of the circle. Circumference of a circle is defined as the boundary of the circle where O is the center and AB is the diameter of the circle. Diameter is defined as the length of the line through the center of the circle that touches the 2 points on the edge of the circle. The formula for diameter is 2r as you can see, and diameter is denoted by d. Here OC is the radius of the circle. The radius is defined as the distance from the center of the circle to the circle. The formula for radius is half into diameter or half into 2r. And here I have written the value of pi is 3.14. The ratio of circumference of the circle and diameter of the circle is always a constant. The constant is called the pi. The value of pi, as you can see, I have written 3.14. And here I have written a sums. And the sums is find the perimeter of a circle of which length of diameter is 12 centimeter. To know that perimeter of the circle is 2 pi r and 2 into pi, we get the value of pi here 3.14. And now we have to find the value of radius from the diameter. And here we have calculated the radius and we get the answer 6. So the radius is 6. Putting the value here, we get the answer 37.68. And here I have presented my model on circumference of a circle. Thank you.
A very good morning to all of you. I am Miss Madhusha Farheen from class 9, roll number 10. Today I am going to show you my maths project on the topic Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem is an important topic in maths which shows the relation between the sides of a right angled triangle. Here we have taken ABC triangle. Now we will show that the area of the hypotenuse side is equal to the sum of the area of the other two sides. See, you can see. First of all, here we can see that this dal which I have shown in the hypotenuse side is equal to the sum of these two sides and the square of these two sides. From Pythagoras theorem states that in a right angled triangle, the sum of the square of the hypotenuse side is equal to the sum of the other two side squares. A triangle. We have taken a right angled triangle of ABC. Now Pythagoras theorem is equal to hypotenuse square is equal to perpendicular square plus base square. C square is equal to, now here we have taken perpendicular side as 6 centimeters. So perpendicular square is equal to 6 square plus base square is equal to 8 square. As we all know, 6 square is 36 and 8 square is 64. So when we calculate this, the answer is 100. The square of 100 is 10. So from here we can show that the sum of the square of the hypotenuse side is also 10. From this we can prove Pythagoras theorem.
Good morning, sir. I Kashish Modi of class 9 girls, and today's my maths topic is graph. For this, I have drawn a perpendicular horizontal line x o x dash and y o y dash, which intersect each other at a point O, which is the origin of this line. This horizontal and vertical line is called axis. This axis divides this graph into 4 equal parts. That is first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant and fourth quadrant. There are 2 positive sides and 2 negative sides. The positive number are in the direction of OX and OY. So OX is the positive side of x-axis and OY is the positive sides of y-axis. Similarly, negative number are in the direction of OX dash and OY dash. So OX dash is the negative side of x-axis and OY dash is the negative sides of y-axis. Now if both number of x-axis and y-axis are positive, then we will put the number in the first quadrant. If the number will be positive and negative, then we will put the number in the second quadrant. If both numbers are in the negative sign, then we will put the number in the third quadrant, and if the numbers are positive and negative, then we will put the number in the fourth quadrant. Thank you.
I am Hifza Yar from class 9. My roll number is 7. Today I am going to show you maths model which is on area of a circle. So for this I have cut a circle over here. Now from the circle I have cut 8 equal sectors. I have the sector over here. Now what I am going to do is arrange the sectors in such a way that it looks like a rectangle. So more or less it is looking like a rectangle. Now the area of the circle has been converted into the area of the rectangle. So we can say that area of the circle is equal to area of rectangle. Now what is the formula of area of rectangle? We know that area of rectangle is equal to length into breadth. Now let's see what is the length. The length of this rectangle is So the length is the circumference of the circle, because we have converted this circle into a rectangle. Now we can write half 2 pi r, the area of the circumference of the circle. Now come to breadth. What is the breadth? Breadth is nothing but the breadth of the rectangle. So now what is the breadth of the rectangle? The breadth of the rectangle is considered as the radius of the circle. So we can write r over here. Now we have got half 2 pi r into r. So we can cancel out 2 is cancelled out. What left is pi r into r. So what we got after cutting is pi r square. So here you go, the area of the circle has been derived. Thank you.
I am Priya Bande from class 9 girls. This is my maths model. My maths model topic is types of quadrilateral. First is quadrilateral. The quadrilateral is 4 edges and 4 vertices. And the other name of quadrilateral is quadrangle. Then trapezium. The quadrilateral of which one pair of opposite sides are equal is called trapezium. Then parallelogram. The quadrilateral of which which other pair of opposite sides are parallel. This is called parallelogram. Then isosceles trapezium. The isosceles trapezium are two sides are parallel and the two sides are equal in length, and also diagonals are equal in length. The isosceles trapezium is also known as trapezoid. Then rectangle. The parallelogram of which one angle is right angle is called rectangle. Then square. The rectangle of which one pair of adjacent angles are equal is called square. And also the rhombus is which one angle is right angle is also known as square. Then rhombus. The parallelogram of adjacent sides are equal is called rhombus. And the last one is kite. The quadrilateral of one pair of adjacent sides are equal and the remaining sides are also equal is called kite. Thank you, sir.
Sir, I am Shrestha Ghosh of class 9 and today I am going to present a model of bar graph in a bigger form. This is the number of students in ratio, and this is the number of games, and then this is the number of games which the students like, and the total number of students are 62. And in cricket there are 15 boys and 2 girls are interested in playing cricket, and in football 8 boys and 1 girl is interested, and in hockey 2 boys are and 2 boys like hockey, and 3 and 5 girls like hockey, and the number of students who like tennis are boys like 3 and girls 6, and in the basketball 9 boys are interested and girls 11. Thank you and have a nice day.
Good morning everyone, I am Ronit Joshi from class 9 and my roll number is 10, and I am going to show my maths model, and my topic is triangles. So here I have 3 triangles. The first one is isosceles triangle, the second is scalene triangle, and the third is equilateral triangle. An isosceles triangle is a triangle in which 2 sides are of equal length. In scalene triangle, the scalene triangle is a triangle in which all sides have different length. Then I have equilateral triangle. An equilateral triangle is a triangle in which all 3 sides are equal. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Faiz Alam from class 9 boys, and here I am going to tell you why the area of circle is pi r square. Here I have taken a circle and I have cut into 8 equal pieces. When I join these pieces, we get a shape of rectangle. Now, the area of this rectangle is equal to the area of this circle. So we can write area of circle is equal to area of rectangle. Now we know the area of rectangle formula, that is length into breadth. Here the length of the rectangle is the circumference of this circle, but half of the circumference is on this side and half the circumference is on this side. So we will write half into 2 pi r. Now the breadth of this rectangle is the radius of this circle. So we will write breadth r. If we calculate this, we get pi r square, which is the formula of circle. So hence we get the area of circle. Thank you.
Good afternoon everyone. My name is Mr. Panidin and I am from class 9, roll number 6. Today I made the model topic related circles of subject math. So let's see the model. This is my model, circles. This is radius. Formula r equal to c by 2 pi. This is diameter. Formula 2 into r. Chord length 2 pi r square minus d square. Factor Formula r square a by 2. Thank you.
Good morning everyone. My name is Sanisha Patel from class 10 and I am presenting a model on maths and my topic is application of trigonometric ratio of height and distance. This is my model. This is a tower and its shadow. The length of the shadow is 9 meter and the angle of elevation between sun and the tower is 30 degree. So we had calculate the height of the tower. Solution. We had done a drawing in which AB represent the height of the tower and BC represent the length of the shadow. We had taken the height of the tower equals to x meter and the length of the shadow is 9 meter. Accordingly, we had taken tan theta equals to perpendicular by base. So the perpendicular is AB and the base is BC. Instead of theta, we had written 30 degree. The value of tan theta, tan 30 degree equals to 1 by root 3 and the value of AB is x meter and the BC is 9 meter. So we will do a cross multiplication. So x root 3 equals to 9 meter. So x equals to 9 root 3 meter. As root 3 is in the denominator, so we have to into root 3 on the both the sides. So the answer will be 3 root 3 meter. So the height of the tower is 3 root 3 meter. Thank you.
Good morning teachers. I am Shruti Gupta studying in class 10. I had choose the topic trigonometric ratios for my work craft in maths. Trigonometry is a branch of mathematics that studies relationships between sides, length and angles of triangles. Trigonometric ratios is defined as the values of all the trigonometric function based on the value of the ratio of sides in a right angle triangle. The ratio of sides of a right angle triangle with respect to any of its acute angles are known as trigonometric ratios of that particular angle. The 6 trigonometric ratios of a right angle triangle are sine, cos, tan, cosec, sec and cot. Here I am showing the values of trigonometric ratios. First we will see the value of 0 degree. Sine theta 0, cos theta 1, tan theta 0, cosec theta not defined, sec theta 1, cot theta not defined. Next we will see the value of 30 degree. Sine theta half, cos theta root 3 by 2, tan theta 1 by root 3, cosec theta 2, sec theta 2 by root 3, cot theta root 3. Then 45 degrees, sine theta 1 by root 2, cos theta 1 by root 2, tan theta 1, cosec theta root 2, sec theta root 2, cot theta 1. Next 60 degree, sine theta root 3 by 2, cos theta 1 by 2, tan theta root 3, cosec theta 2 by root 3, sec theta 2, cot theta 1 by root 3. And the last one 90 degree, sine theta 1, cos theta 0, tan theta not defined, cosec theta 1, sec theta not defined, cot theta 0. Thank you.
Good morning everyone. My name is Aditi Singh from class 10 and today my topic for maths is sphere and hemisphere. A sphere is a geometrical object in 3-dimensional space. Like a circle in 2-dimensional space, a sphere is defined as a set of points that are all at the same distance r from a given point. This distance r is the radius of the sphere and the point from which it is measured is known as the center of the sphere. Now, spheres are of two types. First, solid sphere and second, hollow sphere. An example of solid sphere is a globe. As you can see here, a model of globe is present. And for a hollow sphere, an example is a ball. It is a very good and common example for a sphere. Now, when we cut a ball in two exact shapes, then we get two equal hemispheres. A hemisphere is exactly the half of a sphere in geometrical and mathematical ways. Now, spheres are of two types. First, hollow sphere and second, solid sphere. We have certain formulas to derive the area and volume of these spheres and hemisphere. Area of solid sphere 4 pi r square, where r is the radius of the sphere. Area of solid hemisphere is 3 pi r square. Area of hollow sphere is 2 pi r square Now volume of solid sphere is 4 by 3 pi r cube, and the volume of both solid and hollow hemisphere is 2 by 3 pi r cube. Now coming to the hollow sphere. Area of hollow sphere is outer curved surface is 4 pi capital R square, where capital R is the external radius of the sphere, and inner curved surface is 4 pi small r square, where small r is the inner radius of the sphere. Now volume of the hollow sphere is derived by 4 by 3 pi multiplied by capital R cube minus small r cube, where capital R and small r are outer and inner radius of the hollow sphere respectively. Thank you.
Good morning, sir. I am Tarin Parvez from class 10, and I am going to tell you about right circular cone. You can see here three cones are there. If the cones, why their size are different? This question must arise in your mind. Let's know the answer. You can see here this cone. This cone has much greater height than these two cones. So this tells that their size is dependent in its height. And second thing, that why the size are different is about radius. Radius is the second reason. You can see this cone has much greater radius than these two cones. This cone is occupying the much area than these two cones. Let's know about its volume. What is its volume? Let's know. Its volume, right circular cone volume is 1 by 3 pi r square h. Here r is radius and h is height. And next move it to its curved surface area. Before knowing to its curved surface area, we should know that what is slant height. This portion is called slant height, and this portion is this total portion is called curved surface area. This total portion. Let's know its formula. Its curved surface area is pi r l. You know r is here radius and l is slant height. And let's know its total surface area. What is the total surface area of these three cones? Pi r l plus pi r square. Here pi r l we are using curved surface area pi r l, and plus pi r square we have done here because you can see there is some circular like portion here, and we know the circular portion area is pi r square. That's why we are using pi r square. Thank you.
My name is Alina Gatim of class 10 girls, and I chose the properties of circle for my maths model. Circle is the infinite set of points with the exact same distance from a single point called center. This is the center of the circle. The point from the center of the circle to the edge of the circle, that is called the radius. This is the radius of the circle. The twice of the radius is diameter, or half of the circle is diameter. And the formulas are area of the circle is equal to pi r square, circumference of the circle is equal to 2 pi r, and the value of pi is equal to 3.14. Now see the process. Chord connects any two points in the circle doesn't across the center of the circle. There are a lot of different chord properties. Diameter is a special type of chord. Exactly the half of the diameter is the radius. Look, this is the arc of length. So the arc length is a certain percentage of the circle. Arc length is the just the part of a circle. There is an angle in the arc length. Formula of the arc length is S is equal to theta r. Thank you, sir.
Hello everyone, this is Murthy Prakash Sahu of class 10 presenting the maths model. So let's go. So hello everyone, today I am going to explain sum of height and distance. So let's start. Here is a tree which is very long, and here is standing Biplab. So if we take the tree from the ground to Biplab, it makes a triangle. Okay, so we should name the triangle as S2. Let it be A, let the ground be B, and this be C. Okay, so we are given that the base from the tree's foot to Biplab is 20 meters and the angle Biplab is looking towards the tree is 60 degree. If someone watches from down to the upwards, it means it is elevation. So the angle of elevation will be 60 degree. Now we have two conditions. One is 20 meter and is 60 degree. So we have to find the length of the tree. How we are gonna find it? So here is a formula of it. Therefore tan 60. We are taking it tan 60 because we have to take the side A, B and the side B, C, because we want to get this one and we have this one. So 60 degree y, so it is tan 60, and the formula of tan theta is P by H. So here tan 60 degree equals to AB by BC, which is AB by BC. So the tan 60 value, we know it in formula, it is root 3, and AB value we don't know, that we want to get it, the height of the tree, and BC is the base which we are already given 20 meters. So we are putting the values here, and by cross multiplication we get it AB equals to 20 root 3. So AB is the length of the coconut tree which we get here. Like this we can find the length of anything with using this type of formulas. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.
Hello everyone, Dakshadani here of class 10, and today I'll discuss about my mathematics model which is based on pie chart. Hope you will like it. So let's begin. So this is my model of maths based on pie chart. Basically a pie chart is a pictorial representation of a statistic data. Here I made a list of the percentage of students of our class who like different types of games. One can choose only one game. So here we are assuming that there are 3 games and there are total 100 students in our class. 50 of the students like cricket, 30 of the students like football, and 20 of the students like badminton. So coming here, I have made a chart where there is games, number of students, and lastly the central angles. So basically to find the central angle of a particular game, we have to take the number of students like that particular game by total number of students, which is 100, into 360. So doing this calculation we get 180 degree. Then football, number of students are 30 by total students, which is 100, into 360. Calculating this we got 108 degree. And now third, badminton, number of students like badminton is 20, so we will write 20 here by total number of students 100 into 360, which is equal to 72 degree. We get by calculating this. Now I have made a pie chart. You can see this. These are the central angles of the particular games. Like cricket is 180 degree, football is 108 degree, and this badminton is 72 degree. That's all from my side. Hope you all like it. Thanks for watching.
Hello everyone, I am Siddhant Singh of class 10 boys from the Calcutta Anglo Gujarati School. Now going to show you that how can you calculate the height of a tower when angle of elevation is acting on it. Let's see. As you people can see, this is the tower and this is the shadow. The length of the shadow of a tower is 9 meter when the angle of elevation of sun is 30 degree. Let us write by calculating the height of the tower. Now the solution is, we have taken height of the tower equals to x meter and the length of the shadow is given 9 meters. Accordingly, tan theta equals to a perpendicular by base or AB by BC, or tan 30 degree equals to x by 9. By putting the value of tan 30 degree, we get 1 by root over 3 equals to x by 9, and by cross multiplication we get x root over 3 equals to 9, or x equals to 9 by root over 3. As per we know that the root over cannot be stay at the denominator side, so we have to apply the componendo and dividendo formula. or 9 into root over 3 by root over 3 into root over 3, we get 9 into root over 3 by 3. And doing this, we get root over 3 root over 3 meter. And the height of the tower equals to 3 root over 3 meter we get. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Kishan Tolakia from class 10 boys. Today I will show you Japanese multiplication trait. So let's start with 2-digit multiplication trait. So the question is 13 into 21. Answer is 273. Check how it is. 13 1 line here, 3 line here. 21 2 line here, 1 line here. So the and let's count the intersecting dots. 1 2 3, right here 3. 1 2 3 4 5 6 plus 1, right here 7. 1 2, right here 2. So the answer is 273. Let's try 3-digit multiplication trait. The question is 321 into 12. Okay, so as usual draw line as the number. 1 2 3 2 1 2 1 1. 12 1 1 2. And let's count the intersecting dots. 1 2, right here 2. 1 2 3 4 5, right here 5. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, right here 8. And the left 1 2 3, right here 3. So the answer is 382.
Hello everyone, myself Karan Gupta from class 10, submitting my project on subject mathematics, and my topic is trigonometry ratio. Trigonometry ratio are the ratio between the length of any two sides of triangle with respect to some pre-assigned angle of that angle. We shall learn only the trigonometry ratio of a right angle triangle, and with respect of such an angle which lies in between the domain 0 degree greater than theta and greater than 90 degree, where theta is the angle. The 6 trigonometry ratio with respect to theta are as follows: sin theta, cos theta, tan theta, cosec theta, sec theta and cot theta. In trigonometry, the following angles are of immense use: 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. So these angles are known as standard angles in the trigonometry. We shall now find the trigonometry ratio of this angle in the following table.